Hi YouTube channel, this is Ashley with the Trucker's Wife Life, just checking in. I know it's the end of a long day. I've already taken all my makeup off. I have been sitting in Greenville, South Carolina for 2 days now. My trainer is, God, I look horrible. My trainer is here for a doctor's appointment. His driver manager got him here 4 days early. He's not happy about it. I'm not happy about it, but these things happen. I've had a good time. I've been able to stay in a hotel, spread out, repack all of my bags. I have taken a nice shower. I got to do my hair, my makeup. I went shopping yesterday. I went to Walmart. I took a Lyft and picked up some of the little supplies I need that I've almost run out of in the first 2 weeks of training. Actually, I counted. I've been on training for 21 days now, which is 3 weeks. Shampoo, conditioner, body wash, stuff like that. And then today I took a Lyft over to Target just to have some fun, but I made a list and I got some cleaning supplies. I cleaned the truck. I got Windex and Lysol body wipes. Lysol cleaning wipes. No, I got the Clorox wipes and the Armor All and some paper towels, and I went over the interior of the truck. I cleaned out the fridge, the microwave, the tray table, the dashboard, the steering wheel. Everything got cleaned today. The windows, oh my gosh, there was so much of a film on the windows. There's noisy people walking past my room. That it was frustrating to drive like during sunset and sunrise because all that reflective light really shows up in the film that develops on the windshield. So I cleaned all that off. I cleaned our mirrors, the 2 side mirrors, the 4 side mirrors actually, that, we are incredibly dependent on to see, who's driving around us. So I got all that cleaned up today. I pulled my laundry out, got my laundry done. I had fun. I bought a new outfit. I wanted some color. What do you think? Here's cute little leggings that match, and I got a white shirt and a black shirt to go with it. Got my laundry done today. I still have to do my sheets. I need to pull those out of the truck tomorrow and wash those, but the machines here only take quarters, so I need to go get more quarters from the front office and do my sheets tomorrow. Just make sure everything's clean and fresh for the next 21 days. I have like 150 hours already logged in, I believe, something like that, maybe a little bit more of drive time, because in training it has to do with hours and not miles. Let me see, what else have we done? I bought a little bit of groceries because I have a refrigerator in my room, so I bought food to eat while I'm here. I'm really frustrated because I'm trying to find an editing program for my iPhone because that's what I have to use right now. I left my computer at home. I let my son use it for now, and I told him once I go solo that I'm taking the computer with me because I have the Create program, which is an unlimited lifetime membership. But I don't have that for my iPhone, and the last program I had, it let me do 1 video, and the second video I tried to do, it kept saying I needed to clear my cache, so I went and I deleted all these videos and pictures that I'd already uploaded to the program. So basically my whole trip from Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, into the Carolinas and Georgia, I went through Mississippi and Alabama, and all that is lost because the program wouldn't work. And since I deleted all those videos and pictures to try to make room to upload the video I made, I've now lost all that footage. So I don't have the trip. It was some beautiful countryside, some beautiful old towns, and I don't have that to share, but I do have that, we've had a good trip. We were supposed to go up to Wyoming. We started out in Arkansas, Rogers, Arkansas, and we were supposed to go up to Wyoming, but when we got to a certain location, we found out somebody else had taken that trip, because right now we're working with relays, which means somebody has dropped a trailer. We need to pick it up and continue it on its journey. And when we got there, the Wyoming trip was already gone. We're not real upset about that because we don't want to be up in those really cold temperatures right now. We'd rather be in the south where it's warmer. And so we finally ended up getting a trip over to Macon, Georgia. We were, we went Arkansas, like I said, Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky. We went through Alabama, Mississippi, and Georgia. And we ended up in Macon, Georgia, which was really interesting because we had to drop a trailer, and then we had to go find an empty trailer, which was basically a 5-hour endeavor of driving through really small towns in the middle of nowhere. It would have been fascinating to see these towns during the daytime, but it was night, and I was driving, and we drove, like 2.5 hours way out to the middle of nowhere to this really disgusting place where there was stuff seeping out of trailers that smelled horrible. And the reefers were on, I don't know what was going on with these loads. This plant, they handle, oils and fats and stuff like that. And they said, go pick up an empty trailer. My trainer was sleeping, so, I park our tractor, and I went and I checked every single trailer there. There was probably about 10 trailers maybe. And some of them had seals on them, which meant that they were not empty. And the ones that didn't have seals, I'd open them up, and every single one of them had stuff on it. So I went in, I woke him up. I'm like, hey, there's no empty trailers here. And he's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I have physically checked every single trailer here, and there's none that's empty. And in the meantime, I'm like, it's all limestone and dust and muck and gross stuff that's dripping out of these trailers that smells really, really bad. And I'm tiptoeing around and stepping over liquid, and I accidentally at one point stepped in a puddle of I don't know what, and I am like trying to coat it in dirt, in loose sand and gravel and wipe it off. And I think I wore off like half of the base of my shoe to get rid of whatever it was I stepped in. Luckily, it didn't get into the fabric of my shoe. It was just on the sole, and it smelled so bad. And even when I got on the truck, I'm like, oh my God, I can still smell this. And like I said, I don't know what they're dealing with there, but we deal with chickens, chicken products, and all that. And this was very, very unpleasant. So we got to leave. They said, okay, go to this other location and get an empty trailer. And it was actually 11 miles from where we had started. So I still had to drive that like 2.5 hours, go through those small towns. And I was very grateful that we didn't pick up a trailer, because these were very, very small roads, very tight turns. I don't know how we would have been able to make these turns with a 53-foot trailer. These towns are not made for semis. And so I got to bobtail out of there, which meant that I was driving just the tractor. I had no trailer attached to us. Another 2.5 hours, finally make it to the next location, which at least it didn't smell bad, not like this other place did. And, so I pull up to security, and I'm like, okay, we're here to pick up an empty trailer. And they said, well, we don't have any. I'm like, okay, so this is like, we're already going for 5 hours now. It's night, it's dark. Of course, driving in an area that you're not familiar with. And so I pull further in. And, well, to pull in, we have to pull over, because my trainer's, he wakes up and I have to go over the scale. Okay, well, this scale is a ramp above ground. So you have to go up the scale. This is very unusual. And there's this rack on both sides. If you missteer at all, you're going over the side and you are tipping everything over. So this is a little scary because it's not much wider than the width of the truck. So I'm going up the scale, creeping along, coming down the other side. We go back there. He's like, go back there and just park somewhere. Let me call my DM. So he calls the DM and they're like, no, go look for an empty. So we go back there and there's two Tyson trailers. And one of them has a light on, which indicates that it's not empty. It has product in it and the reefer's running. And there's another trailer, that doesn't have a light on, which indicates it's empty. So he goes out and he checks it out. He goes, okay, this one's empty. He calls his DM. He's like, there's an empty trailer here. And they said, okay, pick up this trailer. So I back up the tractor. We do our coupling, which means that we're hooking in the fifth wheel, putting on the air lines, the electric line, making sure the lights work, do our pre-trip, all that. And then we pulled back up to security and we're like, okay, they told us to take this trailer, it's empty. And security is like, no, we're not taking, you can't take this trailer. And I was at the point, you know, before he even went in, I'm like, no, you go talk to them. I don't want to talk to them. This is your truck, your load. You go talk to them. And he comes back and he calls his DM and he's like, they're not letting us take this trailer. The lady in there just gave us attitude and she was pretty rude. And they said, well, okay, go park that trailer and wait around and see if anybody shows up with a trailer that becomes empty so you can take that trailer out. And we're just like, oh my gosh, we're so tired. And so anyway, so I go back it in, you know, I pull in, I do my backing. I'm like, I don't even care if this thing's straight or not. These people are rude. They're giving us attitude. I'm backing it just like this. Okay, boom, it's not 100% straight. I don't care. So we back it in, we disconnect, call the DM, and he's like, you know what? I just need to go home. I have a doctor's appointment in a couple days. Get us out of here. So they said, okay, go ahead and go. So we just got out of there and we made our drive to Greenville, South Carolina, which actually got us here like 4 days before his appointment. We have plenty of time to do 1 or 2 more loads. We could go all the way to Oklahoma and back and he'd still be here in time for his doctor's appointment on the 7th. Today is, I don't know what today is. Today's Monday. I think his doctor's appointment's on Wednesday. And so he came in town and it was a Sunday. He put me up in a hotel. Not the nicest place, but it doesn't matter. It's bigger than what we have on our truck. I have space, I have room. I got to organize all my bags. Went in, like I said, I cleaned the truck. I got to take a shower. I've been shopping twice. He came and picked me up and gave me a drive through downtown Greenville. It's really a nice city. It looks like it would be so much fun for shopping and dining and things like that. I didn't have my phone with me, so I couldn't record any of it, and it wouldn't have mattered because with the old video program, I would have lost it all. But anyway, this is what's going on. 4 days in Greenville, South Carolina. I feel bad for my trainer because they get paid by the miles. He's not making any money this week. I'm in training, so I get paid regardless, which is a nice thing for right now because once I go solo, it's a whole different story. I get paid by miles. Downtime means no money. Had some great conversations with my husband lately. You know, just stuff like that. So I'm trying to make my videos. I'm trying to be more active with it. I'm so frustrated because I don't know of a good, reliable editing program for iPhone. If anybody has a suggestion, please put it in the comments so I can get the right kind of program. I don't care if I have to pay a little bit every month, you know, as long as I have a way to make some good videos, be able to do voiceovers, be able to add text, to do fast forwards, you know, because some of my drives, you don't need to see them in the actual time that it takes us to drive through things. I just want to give you a glimpse of some of the beautiful travel that we have. But I guess for now, that's about it. I don't have a lot more to share. It's the end of my day. I'm gonna go watch a movie and just chill and relax and call my husband one more time. He is up in Wisconsin heading to Wyoming. Of course, we're looking forward to the day that we get to travel this road together and not be in separate trucks and separate companies and things like that. Be sure to like, comment, and share. Thank you for watching. It is a pleasure being able to share all of this journey with you. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.